Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Nia Lewis and my channel is mostly dedicated to helping solopreneurs build and scale profitable businesses. But on this playlist, my husband and I are sharing our custom house building journey. If you've already seen this video, then you know that my husband and I bought 1.5 acres of land where we will be building our dream home. So in this video, we're gonna give you guys a tour of our land and share some more details with you guys about the property we bought to build our custom home on. So if you're interested in learning more about our land, then keep watching this video. So here are just some quick stats about our land. My husband doesn't want to be on camera today. He's behind the camera. You can go ahead and say hey.
Hey.
All right, so here's some stats about our land. Our land is 1.5 acres, like I've already said. It's located in a cul-de-sac. It's also in a gated community. It is a wooded lot, and so we plan to keep a lot of these beautiful trees behind me to just give our lot character when our house is built. And also it's great to have trees on your property for energy efficiency, to shade your house. Part of our lot is cleared. Half of our lot is already cleared. The previous owners of this lot, who had planned to build a house and never did, cleared half of it. So the center of the lot is cleared. We'll show you guys the center part that's cleared in just a second, but the front of the lot and the back of the lot are still wooded. A few other things we want to share with you guys today are a little bit about the due diligence we did before we actually completed the purchase of this land. So when we put an offer on this land, our offer was contingent on us getting more information about this land to figure out whether or not this land was going to be good to build on and safe to build our house on. And so here are some of the due diligence things we had to do to figure out whether or not this property was a good lot to build on. So for one, we had to get a land survey. We had to figure out really how large the lot was. The previous owner of this lot told us in the listing how large the lot was, but it was really up to us to do our due diligence and figure out really exactly how large this lot was. So we got a land survey done to mark out the boundaries of our property so that we knew exactly where our property lines were. So after we got the land survey done, we also had to figure out whether or not utilities could be brought to this property. This land would have never been able to be subdivided and turned into a neighborhood if utilities couldn't have been brought here, but we just wanted to be sure. So we contacted the utility companies for water and electricity and sewer here in this area to make sure that we were able to get water, sewer, and electricity on our property. We also got quotes on what it would cost to bring utilities to our property, so we knew exactly how much that would cost. And we also need to figure out how much it would cost to actually remove the trees that we didn't want on the property and prepare our land to actually build. One other thing about the land survey that I want to share before I actually show you guys the land. So when you get a land survey, your surveyor will also mark trees on your property. Depending on what city or county or state you live in, there may be rules about what trees you can cut down and what trees you have to get permission to cut down. And so we have trees marked. The surveyor told us what the different types of trees are, so we know what trees are pine trees or maple trees or oak trees or whatever other types of trees. And so there are some trees that we will not be cutting down on our property, and there are lots of trees that we will be cutting down. And the surveyor also marked the boundaries of the lot, and he also showed us what trees are on the boundary, so we know what trees we probably shouldn't cut down because they're basically trees that are on the line of our neighbor's lot and our lot. One interesting feature of our property is that there's kind of a ditch 1/4 of the way back. So our lot is kind of a pie shape, and at the beginning of the pie shape of our property, there's a little ditch across the front that we'll have to take our driveway over, and so we're gonna have to get a little bridge, or what's it called, a culvert?
Culvert.
Yeah, it's called a culvert, where you have to get a drainage pipe underneath your driveway and take your driveway kind of over the ditch. So that's one little interesting feature. We actually plan to fill this in with either gravel or rocks or dirt so that it's not like this huge ditch. It's not,
rocks.
Huh?
Rocks.
Rocks, yeah. So it's right here at the front of our property, but we just wanted to show you guys this ditch, and eventually you'll be able to see exactly what we do with it. So as I was sharing before, the center of our lot is actually cleared. So this is just a little pan of the center of our property. This is probably where we will actually place our house, and then we'll again leave some trees towards the front of the property and also some trees towards the back of the property. So I'm hoping you guys can see this tree behind me right there, but this is just an example of how the surveyor actually marks your trees so you know what types of trees you have. So now we're at the back corner of our property. It actually goes even farther back that way. You'll see lots of tree markings back there where the surveyor has marked all the trees kind of on the back corner of our property so we know where our property ends. But it's really huge. You'll see that I'm kind of out of breath, y'all, because our property kind of slopes up. So we're gonna do a pan now so you guys can kind of see how large our property is. It's huge from this back corner. So I'm actually taking a video of Lavario walking back to the back corner of our property so you can kind of see how far back it goes. Again, only that middle part is cleared. It goes all the way back. So we'll probably clear some more trees back here so we can have an even larger backyard. It keeps going. It keeps going. I didn't want to walk back there because I don't have on the right shoes. Yeah, Wayville. So that's where our property ends, all the way back there. I feel like just from here to where he's at is the size of our current yard. This is huge. Here's kind of a pan of our pie-shaped slice of heaven. It's huge and it goes all the way over. We're not gonna walk to the other corner because it rained yesterday and it's probably a little damp and we don't have on the right types of boots, but yeah, this is the back half of our property.
So basically our property line goes straight through these trees right here. You can see the flags, and it goes straight down.
Alright, so that is pretty much it for this land tour. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed seeing some clips of our land. We are so excited to finally have land. This really just feels like our little slice of heaven that we own. So we're excited to start building soon. If you have any questions about building or buying land or doing due diligence when you buy land, comment down below. We are more than happy to share any information we know about custom building or buying land. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed this video, and give this video a like to support my channel. And with that, we'll see you guys in the next video. Continue to move onward, upward, and forward. Until next time.